You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show, a wrestling podcast with attitude.
What's up, wrestling fans? I told you guys that I would have more news today, and I have more news today. There's a lot of news, actually, to be honest. A lot of news out there. One of the big stories is Eric Bischoff. This kind of came out a little bit late, but he's not expected to be involved with the SmackDown creative process. This is what the Wrestling Observer says, and this is what I thought from the very beginning. I always thought that him and Heyman were like figureheads for nothing. But WWE Creative was told that Bischoff will most likely not be involved with the creative process. So more his job is to do kind of what we said from the beginning, which was to be this sort of liaison, or whatever you want to call it, between Fox and WWE, setting up, you know, their relationship and how the stuff, the program is going to work at Fox in the broadcasting and the production of the program. So he would essentially, like, you know, Vince McMahon is setting up middleman for himself. Now, I don't know if this is because the XFL or if this is because extra work would have to be done. Vince McMahon would now have to speak with USA Network. Then he'd have to speak with Fox. But now you've got, you know, Heyman in charge of USA Network situations, and Eric Bischoff being in charge of the Fox stuff so that he can relay that information back to Vince McMahon or what have you, whatever the case may be. I don't know. So that is news that's originally what we thought Eric Bischoff's position was. Then it became, oh no, he's going to, you know, take over SmackDown. And again, I always thought it was going to be a behind-the-scenes role, and it's sort of, honestly, I believe this is a way to keep him away from AEW. Eric Bischoff, a guy that just filed, apparently, allegedly, I'm trying to find more information on this, but filed bankruptcy recently. So, you know, I'm not really sure exactly what is going on, you know, with these things. I think mostly it's a way to keep these guys away from AEW. I mean, that's really what I do believe. I think it's keep them away from AEW at all costs. Plus, we could utilize them in this new situation with this new role that's opened up because of the whole Fox deal and everything else. So it's a new role that opened up, and that, you know, this is totally a killing two birds with one stone type of deal. So that's what I believe with that. So that's a big disappointment to a lot of people, I guess. I mean, a lot of people who criticized Eric Bischoff for the stuff that he had a hand in with, you know, Impact Wrestling, with the whole Aces and Eights and just everything else they did over there. But now people are disappointed, I guess. So now we've got this other thing going on with Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels apparently is set to take over on SmackDown as an announcer starting this coming up, which is too bad because I would have loved to see Shawn Michaels on SmackDown in Worcester. That would have been awesome. I would have marked the hell out. Sucks. It's next week, though. But yeah, Shawn Michaels apparently is going to take over on the commentary team next week, and that is another news dropping here that we have. So much stuff is going on. It's almost hard to keep up with, but those are the news stories. Just wanted to relay that to you guys. And I've got more coming that I've got to work on, including a fuller podcast about this whole thing. And I'll be getting to that soon. But for now, guys, if you missed my last video about CM Punk and Colt Cabana news, separate news, but although they're tied together for many reasons, it is separate news. That video is popping up for you on the screen right now on the left. And other videos are coming up on the right or so and whatever. So enjoy my other videos you might have missed. And if you haven't done it yet, think about becoming a patron. $5 a month will get you 30 hours of bonus content on my Patreon. We could use you guys over there. But not only that, you get a whole bunch of content and podcasts and stuff that you can't hear on YouTube. I'll be live tonight with Thursday Night Throwdown on my other YouTube channel. Just over 10,000 subs over there. Corrupted Nation, non-wrestling talk. But I want to shout out the $25 patrons, people that went above and beyond on my Patreon to keep me on the air, to keep me doing this on YouTube. Without you guys, the show's over. So I just want to say thank you very much to the $25 a month patrons who are in the producer level tier. 27, Freddie Mitchell, Arknolia Strokelbean, Austin Caucci, Awonddy Big M, Brian Harper, CJ Bradley, Frog Kid, Gary Metzler, Gerald Armstrong, JayyMenAce, Joseph Lightsey, new guy, good guy. Happy to have you, Joe. JRFord III, Justin McNeil, Starscream, Mike Gwaz from Brooklyn, Mikey 2 Crikey, NickY J, Ryan Pelletier, Gallo De Oro, Sith Negan, SoCom Kastle, and the Bear 1322. Big thanks to all of them for keeping us here, and if you decide to join that tier, we will get your name down below in the description box, as all of their names are, and you'll get periodic shout-outs weekly, pretty much. So thank you to those guys for keeping us going, and I will see you guys tonight for Thursday Night Throwdown. More videos on wrestling coming, though, here to the Joe Cronin Show channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a dislike, I don't know, leave whatever. But, share the videos around. If you can just share the videos, that works out too. Helps me out. And sit through the commercials. If you can't be a patron, maybe sit through some commercials. Maybe, turn your ad blocker off. But if you, some people who have ad blocker became dollar patrons just to support since they don't want to sit through ads. Whatever you want to do. Hit me up on Twitter at CorruptedPod. Here's some videos you guys might have missed, and I'll see you later.